Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the 4th week of July, so let's get started. Our first announcement is Megaton Rainfall, which is a superhero action game that was previously available on VR and is releasing on the Switch on August 9th. Featuring semi-procedurally generated cities, you're tasked to defend them at all costs. The brutally hand-drawn 2D Souls-like platformer Salt and Sanctuary is coming to the Switch on August 2nd. You're to discover the truth behind this cursed island in tough but fair battles that ever increase in difficulty as you progress, and a physical version will be made available this holiday season. Nintendo announced the third Labo kit, and this time is the vehicle kit, releasing on September 14th for $69.99. This variety toy concept will include a car, submarine, a plane, pedals, and even keys. A teaser trailer was put out for Halo 2 releasing soon, first on Nintendo Switch, and sadly, that's about all we know. Taiko no Tatsujin Drum and Fun is releasing in the Americas and Europe on November 2nd, featuring over 20 multiplayer minigames and tons of songs. This game released in Japan just last week. A listing in the UK store suggests that LEGO Harry Potter Collection is releasing on Switch this November. This collection includes 2 games and covers the 7 years from the books. Bringing the theme of dreams and stylized art design, incredible Mandy delivers a beautiful world of wonder in an enriching emotional story. The fast-paced third-person action platformer Pizza Titan Ultra focuses on fighting through a futuristic city in giant mechs as you must deliver pizza before the timer runs out. Zen Studios announced that the tower defense game CastleStorm is releasing on Switch August 16th, with Switch-specific features like touch controls, split screen, and Joy-Con options, all running at 60 frames per second. Surgeon Simulator CPR is coming to the Switch, and it will include all of the previously available operations, including the Alien Autopsy mode. Planned to release in October, Warlocks 2 Godslayers is a 2D cooperative ARPG that mixes retro aesthetics with a fresh hack-and-slash mechanics. The multiplayer racing game featuring iconic Nickelodeon characters, Nickelodeon Kart Racers, features over 24 different tracks in addition to local multiplayer. Go Loud is a 3D platforming fighter aiming to spice up the genre by bringing in more of a traditional fighter into the Smash Bros. Realm. The frenetic non-stop action game Ninjin Clash of Carrots features a humorous story that can be played either alone or via local or online 2-player co-op. After much speculation, the Blob 2 is finally confirmed to be releasing on Switch August 28th. It's worth mentioning that the prequel released just last month. Element is a real-time strategy game focusing on sharp and accessible gameplay, with a potential online multiplayer patch in the future. Releasing August 17, Treadnauts is an action game where you control a tank and pull off stylish moves as you battle others in matches. Listed on the Japanese eShop for an August 2nd release, Picross S2 offers various languages supported, so an appearance on the European and American eShop is almost certain. The visual novel game Princess Knight appears on the Japanese eShop for release next month. This is a port of the mobile game of the same name. Making its way to the Switch in 2019, Irony Curtain is a satirical point-and-click adventure game set in a totalitarian communist country. Head Up Games announced that The Inner World and its sequel, The Inner World: The Last Wind Monk, are releasing on Switch August 3rd. They both feature some mild puzzle solving and a full story of mystery and adventure. The platforming puzzle game Tetris Escape appeared on the eShop for an August release. It will feature about 64 levels and 7 hours worth of content. Ripstone announced that Achtung, Cthulhu Tactics, which is an occult turn-based strategy game, is releasing on the Switch later this year. The rhythm fighting game Phrasefight is heading to the Switch later this year. It will receive enhancement from its PC origins to support all of the Switch's play modes. Announced in the latest issue of Famitsu, Cytus Alpha is a rhythm game and a remake of a mobile game of the same name that will feature over 200 songs, with several of them of which are new. You can play as an action movie hero in a fully destructible block-building world and pixel action heroes with up to 6 players in a multiplayer mode. Featuring 6 unique worlds, Jellybreak is a Nintendo Switch platforming exclusive releasing this fall. The action platformer developed by Atui, Treasurenauts, was supposed to be releasing on the 3DS, but now we know that it will release on the Switch instead later this year. The beat-em-up with platforming elements Bud Spencer and Terence Hill Slaps and Beans can be played alone or with friends via co-op. And that's all the game announcements we'll be covering this week. Even more indies than ever before, and honestly I'm pretty worried about the lack of big third-party support, and I hope we get a direct sometime in August to even things out a little bit. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!